Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about content predictions for tomorrow's drop here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Technically, I'm recording this on Wednesday, but y'all will see it on Thursday. And 2K, just as I record this video, just a little bit ago, dropped a tweet basically that says this: October is for dunking in MyTEAM. More info coming. So that makes me think that we are getting our yearly DUNKTOBER drop here coming tomorrow in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. And so we'll find out later today what those leaks are going to be looking like, but we're doing another content predictions video. I would have done a content prediction video last week, except for the fact that they released and leaked the content, or no, sorry, it was 2 weeks ago. Last week, I don't know, I forget why I didn't do it last week. But we're back here doing it this week, and it's going to be hopefully a video that y'all do enjoy. I've gone through these hidden gems, both pink diamond, diamond, amethyst, and ruby, and picked out a few guys in each tier that I think are possible cards that we could be getting tomorrow. And so we're going to start with ruby, and we're going to go through each tier and talk about guys we could be getting. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. We'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Hopefully we'll also get some sort of more free content this weekend like we did last week, and would love some sort of free diamond in some capacity, ideally. We'll see if that actually happens. I hope it does, but I don't have my hopes exceedingly high. With that being said, we're going to start with rubies. There's a few guys that jump off the page at me as ruby. Stromaus. This dude is known for his dunking. 6'10" power forward, can't shoot at all. So if we were to get this card, he wouldn't be good, but he'd be an incredible dunker. He makes a lot of sense to me as a dunking promo, DUNKTOBER promo type card. This is assuming that that's what tomorrow's promo is a high-flying dunking promo. So that's where I made my predictions off of it. If it winds up being a promo that's not centered around dunking the ball, well then these predictions might wind up being very bad, but I think there's a good chance they wind up being decent. So Stromaus a name that I think could come as ruby. Also Xavier McDaniel, super athletic, 90 driving dunk as well. Also known as a slasher. I think X-Man would make some sense as well as a ruby card for a dunking promo. And then the other guy who jumps out to me as the rubies is this Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, obviously a multi-time dunk contest contestant. I think he's won the dunk contest. Also has a 90 standing, 90 driving dunk, and he would actually be good too, because he's a 6'9" power forward. He's got decent badges, does have gold set shot specialist. He could use some interior defensive badges and stuff like that still, but he's got an 83. He's super athletic, and he's decent defensively. 82 perimeter, 82 interior, good rebounder, 85 speed. This would be an awesome budget card if we were to get ruby Obi Toppin this weekend. So leaning towards, I'm hoping that Obi Toppin comes this weekend is basically my main thought, because he would be an absolute beast, and he's the one to me that makes a lot of sense as well in the rubies. Him and Stromaus seem like they make a lot of sense as kind of no-brainer dunking rubies. Also JaVale McGee always makes sense in a dunking promo. The reason that we're not getting JaVale, though, is because we already got JaVale this week in the Dukes of Dunk promo that came out, which obviously included a gold JaVale. So none of these guys, by the way, will be in Friday's promo, because they already got included in the dunking promo on Tuesday. So there you go. All right, next, Amethyst. I got 3 guys in the Amethyst here that I think would make sense to come. We'll only probably get 1 Amethyst, but there are 3 names that jumped out to me. Number 1, Darius Miles. Yes, he already has a Sapphire. Therefore, I think it's probably unlikely that he comes this weekend, but he has an 80 standing and a 95 driving dunk. Super athletic, known for his athletic ability. This card would be an elite budget card as well, by the way, because he can actually shoot the 3. He would be amazing. Will he come this weekend? Probably not. But he would be awesome if he did, because he can shoot, he's super athletic, he's a versatile defender, and he's got great speed. He would be an awesome Amethyst, probably the best Amethyst in the game, or at least one of them. I don't think he's coming this weekend, though. Also, Dominique Wilkins. It's an old Dominique, so this probably will not come this weekend either, despite the fact that he obviously is known for his slashing ability. I think Amy Dominique would be possible, but probably not super likely, considering that it's an older Dominique card. With that being said, we haven't gotten Dominique this year, and he also has Hoff Posterizer, so possible we see Dominique as well. He's one of those names that also does make sense to me. And then the last guy who I think is probably the most likely option is this Fred Jones. 6'2" PG, 80s 3-ball, 95 driving dunk. He won the dunk contest in the early 2000s. He's a pretty good defender as well. 84 interior, 90 speed. This would be a good card. If his jumper's nice, he also has Hoff Posterizer. If his jumper's nice, he would be a beast. I think he, Dominique, and Darius Miles are the 3 out of these 32 root Amethysts that look to me to be the most likely of the Amethysts coming this weekend. So I think we'll probably get one of of those guys this weekend if we do get that dunking promo. Then we got diamonds. We got quite a lot of diamonds that are options. I'm giving out more diamond options than we would probably actually get diamond cards, but I've got like 5 or 6 names here to go through. Kenyon Martin is the first of them, 6'9", 90 standing and 95 driving dunk. Always an exceptional slasher, known for his slashing, Hashoff posterizer, physical finisher. This card would be good as well if we got him. I think he'd be a really nice power forward. He probably wouldn't be extraordinarily expensive. Jumper isn't generally amazing, but statistically across the board, he's really good. He would be a great card as well if that was a card that we got this weekend. Paulo would be good. He would make a ton of sense as well. 96 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk. I feel like they're probably going to save Paulo for later in the year, especially since he's small forward eligible. I don't feel like we'll get this card this weekend, but it is possible. He's also an elite slasher, so he's a name who's worth shouting out, but I don't think we'll get him. Next, we got page 5. Tom Gugliotta, a 6'10 power forward, 95 standing and driving dunk. He's one that I think is very likely. Hoff posterizer, Hoff aerial wizard, Hoff physical finisher. Also does have, he's a good shooter. He's a pretty good defender. This card would make a lot of sense, and he would be good too. And he's also small forward eligible, by the way, with his height, 6'10". So either he or Paulo would be awesome cards, and I think Googs is pretty possible for this weekend. He would make sense. Also, Aaron Gordon, another name that makes sense. Obviously known for multiple dunk contests, one of the best dunkers in NBA history, 97 standing and 98 driving dunk. He would be a dog, and he'd be good defensively as well. Great rebounder, great speed. There are a lot of possible really good cards that could come in this drop. Also has a ton of badges, so maybe we don't get him because of how many badges he has, but overall, Aaron Gordon also known for his slashing. Josh Smith, same thing, 95 driving, 85 standing. Probably not coming this weekend either would be my guess. He's got 7 hops, which seems like a lot, but if he came, he would also be a phenomenal card at the power forward position or the small forward position. Glad he's power forward, small forward, not power forward center this year. So that's 2 more guys on page 6 who jump out at me. Both of them feel unlikely, but I think they could both come. Also on page 8, we've got Amari Stoudemire, who obviously is one of the better lob catchers and dunkers we've ever seen. 95 standing, 85 driving dunk. Hoff posterizer, pogo stick, physical finisher, high flying denier. Doesn't have a ton of total badges either, so he's a guy who makes a lot of sense because of those lack of total badges. He can shoot. He's an exceptional slasher, and he's a good defender. 90 rebounding, 86 speed, 95 vert, 84 strength. Like a pretty solid card. Could definitely use some badges, only 16 total badges, but I do think an Amari Stoudemire card would also be very, very solid and a very likely option. Another guy who absolutely jumps off the page at you as a dunking promo is Terrence Ross, known for his slashing, 6'7". All offense on this card, 93 ball, 97 driving dunk. Not good defensively, 84 perimeter, but nothing else is particularly good on that end of the court. Hashoff posterizer, physical finisher as well. He would be a fun card offensively and another one who would make a lot of sense for a dunking promo. And then another guy who jumps out at me on page 14 is this Brent Berry, 6'7", 95 offense, 88 defense, 94 3 ball, 97 driving dunk as well. Also known for his slashing, also not great defensively, but Hoff posterizer on him as well. He would be another one who makes a lot of sense for a dunking centered promo. Then we move on to pink diamonds. I got 5 names. I think we'll only get 3 true pink diamonds, but I got 5 guys that are potential options in my mind. Number 1 being this pink diamond, Shawn Kemp, 6'10". He is not small forward eligible, which does make sense. 87 3 ball, 94 free throw. Sorry, 94 mid-range. 98 standing and driving dunk is the most important thing, though, for this card. Obviously, would be really, really good if he did come out, and generally has a good release in MyTEAM as well, has the last couple of years anyway, and has Hoff posterizer, rise up aerial wizard, physical finisher, all those interior finishing badges. 10 Hoffs feels like a lot. Maybe we don't get this card this weekend. He seems really good on paper. There's also a diamond Shawn Kemp, so we could get a diamond Shawn Kemp as well. That would make sense, but he's a name I would shout out. Another guy I would shout out, who, by the way, also has a diamond that we could get. We could get diamond Shawn Kemp or pink diamond Shawn Kemp. We could get diamond Dr. J or pink diamond Dr. J. But pink diamond Dr. J is 6'7", 98 driving dunk himself. Another amazing, amazing slasher, known for being one of the better slashers in NBA history. Another card who admittedly is pretty darn complete. Really, really good badges on him. Makes me think that he's probably not coming quite yet because of how souped he is on paper, but he's another name who does make sense as a potential option. By the way, the next guy also has a diamond and would make sense as a diamond or a pink diamond, and that's Rudy Gay. 6'8" small forward, 93 ball, 95 driving dunk. Rudy Gay would be amazing. Always is really, really good in 2K. He would be an elite card. Has Hoff posterizer, layup mixmaster, physical finisher as well. Would also make a lot of sense for a slashing promo, and I think Rudy is another good option. Then we go to page 6. We got Zach LaVine. Similar discussion here as Aaron Gordon, one of the greatest dunkers of all time. 99 driving dunk as well. makes a ton of sense as a dunking promo card. Has really good offensive badges as well, and does include obviously Hoff Posterizer, Hoff Aerial Wizard, and a 99 driving dunk. He is one of those guys who would make a ton of sense as the headliner of a slashing promo, and he's point guard eligible as well, which would make this card incredible if he were to come out. I don't think he will right now, but it's possible. And then the last guy who I think makes sense is over here on page 11, and that is this Chocolate Thunder, Daryl Dawkins, 6'11", 98 offense, 96 defense, 95 standing and driving dunk. He is known very much for his slashing ability. Not much of a shooter, but a very solid interior defender, not terrible on the perimeter, decent speed, 10 Hoffs, 9 gold badges. Looks pretty basic. I think he would make a lot of sense as well. Huff Posterizer, Rise Up, Area Wizard, that type of stuff for a dunking big. And I think he is another one who would make a ton of sense as a headliner, even if he's not the best. He may not be the headliner of the promo. He'd probably be the worst pink diamond, but still would make a lot of sense to get a card this weekend in a Dunktober-esque drop. So with that being said, hopefully that gives y'all a good picture of a lot of the names that I think might be coming this weekend. We'll get leaks later today talking about who is really coming in this drop, and I will make sure to report back to y'all then with that information. But with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.